Now, I am 79 years old, and when I built this layout 26 years ago, I knew it was going to be my final O-gauge layout. I had had layouts since 1954, sheets of plywood, but I always lived in basically in houses before I bought this house that the layout was in the cellar, and these were located in a flood zone in New Jersey that always had water on the floor, and some of the equipment, the rails were subject to rust, and a lot of times it just wasn't pleasant being around all that dampness. Then I had the chance, my son graduated, went off to live on his own, and I took over the attic of this house, and I made the layout that I know is my final O-gauge layout. One of the things I wanted to do was to be able to run at least 3 trains at the same time. That was always in my mind. I didn't want to just have one loop. I wanted, in this case, I wound up with 3 separate loops, and it took a little massaging of the track plan. I finally got it exactly how I wanted it. Now, when I was younger, I had built a layout in one of the houses I lived in that went around the furnace. It was like a big donut around the furnace, never taking into account someday we'd have to replace the furnace. When we replaced the furnace, it was really an adventure. But I learned my lesson, and I used it on the chimney. Use it to your advantage. You can't make it move. And this was the first layout I had made using Gargraves tracked Ross switches, Delair controllers. Previously, I had used all Lionel stuff. I had built and flown control line model airplanes my whole life. In fact, not to brag, but I am in the AMA Hall of Fame. And that career allowed me to develop certain skills that I used to develop the model railroading too. I had balsa wood in endless amounts in the house. I used it to make that whole building, that facade around the chimney, among other things. And I had the skills in dealing with balsa wood to make the whole facade here, the roof, the loading dock. I molded the windows from one single mold, a rubber mold that I made. And by the way, the building of this layout is on a separate video. It's actually on 4 separate videos, the making and detailing of this. And those videos are over 20 years old right now. And unlike previous layouts that every few years I'd tear them apart and redo them, I knew this was going to be a permanent layout, and I wanted the scenery to be as good as I possibly could make it. Now, all the portals and all the walls on the outside, the retaining walls, they are lined the entire tunnel. The whole tunnel is lined every inch of the way, and it's ballasted the whole way. So if you're looking with a flashlight, it is detailed in there. Now, when I laid out the scenery, I was very careful not to put scenery in that blocked out the trains. When I made the boat works, you can see it doesn't obscure the trains going by. And many of my friends have layouts where there's buildings, houses, mountains, or whatever, and they obscure the trains. I wanted to have the trains, unless they were in a tunnel, be as visible as I could possibly make it. So I could shoot photos, I could shoot videos, and the way it worked out pretty good. because this is located in the attic of a house that's air conditioned and heated, there's almost no moisture up here. Everything has stayed beautiful over the whole 26 years it's been in the attic. And my grandson, who's now 13 years old and on a basketball team in school, he worked on this layout with me. He enjoyed running the trains. He knows how to use the controller. And when he was a young child, we had layouts on the floor that would fast track, and he used it endlessly. And of course, I'm retired now. I have a lot of time to work on detailing the layout. I've gone to several train shows. I've added to my rolling stock. I've been able to have a lot of time to shoot and edit videos to put on YouTube. And I've really been happy about the way I've been able to document the layout. For people that are not able to come visit it in real life, I guess YouTube is the second best thing. And it's always enjoyable to me running the trains alone or with friends. And of course, when I had the business, I was not able to run the trains on a daily basis. Now I have unlimited time. Come up here with a cup of coffee, come up here with a slice of pizza, come up here endlessly, and I never get sick of running the trains. It's amazing when you retire and you can relax and enjoy your trains. It's just wonderful. And if you have some trains that need upgrading or repairing, there's only one place to go, the Train Doctor. They buy, sell, and repair trains, and they're great to do business with. I've done business with them many years. And thank you so much to Roger Karp and the crew at Classic Toy Trains for featuring our layout in the magazine when it was relatively new. We've changed it a bit since then. Now, if you're new to our channel, we have over 3,000 videos. You can sort out all of the O-Gauge ones very conveniently by using the playlist feature on the main YouTube screen. That will allow you to get to all of the O-Gauge videos very, very conveniently. And there are many of them, including building the layout, showing how we do some of our videography. I've done videoing since 1987, and maybe some tips on building a layout that you can use. So I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, please take a second or two and hit the like button. And one and all, thank you so much for supporting the channel. We appreciate your support, and one and all, thank you so much for watching.